I'm Ryan here today with you, and I'll Math Kangaroo sample for you because Math Kangaroo contest is coming up. So this will be just a review because if you have any problems, then this is the right video for you. I'll be doing the grade 3 and 4, and this is for 2018. Okay, so we're in 2021, but I'm gonna do a Math Kangaroo sample that was created 3 years ago. Okay. This is part A, by the way. Each point is worth 3 points. The first question is, Leah has 10 rubber stamps. Each stamp has one of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The number is this. How many different stamps did she use? Here it said that Leah used 10 different stamps, okay? And here they said as well that how many different stamps did you use once? So we're gonna highlight the 10 rubber stamps. And she prints the date of St. Patrick's Day 2018. How many different stamps? So different. Okay, we're gonna be looking at different stamps. If the number is written on the date 2 times, then it won't work. So let's start like this. 1, 7, 0, 3. All of them are different. So let's write them here. Okay, so these are all different. Now here, this is 2 is different. Not 0 because we already used 0. Not 1 because we already used 1. But 8, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 different stamps. So the answer is B. Now let's go to number 2. The picture shows 3 flying arrows and 9 fixed balloons. 3 flying arrows and 9 fixed balloons. So this is the picture. When an arrow hits a balloon, it bursts, and the arrow flies further in the same direction. How many balloons will be hit by the arrow? Here, they told us that each arrow, you can see these lines, okay? This is 1 row, 2 row, okay? There are lots of rows, and the arrow is in the middle of the row. And when the arrow, like say example, I shoot the arrow will go in the same direction vertically. So when it goes, it will pop this balloon because the needle is gonna touch this. The balloon is in the row of the arrow. So when the arrow is going in the same direction, it will pop this one and this one because they both are in the same direction as the arrow. Same thing for this and this. So now let's count all the balloons that are popped by the arrows. 1, 2. This arrow is for 2. I'm gonna highlight later. And this for this arrow. 2 again. And this, only 1. Oh, no, 2. See? So 2. So if we add them all together, it's gonna be 6. Answer is 6. Now let's highlight this. 3 flying arrows and 9 fixed balloons. And fire first in the same direction. There you go. Let's move to the question 3. Susan is 6 years old, her sister is 1 year younger, and her brother is 1 year older. What is the sum of the ages of the 3 siblings? So if Susan is 6 years old and her sister is 1 year younger, so if 6 minus 1 equals 5, so her sister is 1 year younger. And her brother is 1 year older, so 6 plus 1 equals 7. So now what is the sum of the ages of the 3 siblings? Let's add them up. So it becomes 6 plus 5 equals 11, plus 7 equals 18. So the answer is 18. C. Now let's move to the question 4. Here is a picture of Sophie the ladybug. This is Sophie. She turns around. Which picture of the ladybug below is not Sophie? So not is already like bold, so it's just highlighted in case. Okay. So if she turns around, So which one is not Sophie? Okay, so how are we gonna find this is by counting the dots in each side of our body. So this is the right side and this is the left side. In the left side there are 3 dots and the right side there are 4. So L equals 3, R equals 4. Okay, that is the formula for this, I guess. So for the technique is to turn around the sheet until you see that the ladybug doesn't have the amount of dots in each side. So let's turn the sheet. Okay, for A, this is Sophie because in the left side there are 3 and 4. So this one is Sophie. The B, let's turn around the paper. Okay, the B, 3 and 4. This is Sophie as well. Now we have to go to number C. So 3 and 4. This is Sophie as well. But the D, let's see the D. No, now it's kind of different because in the left side there's 4 dots and in the right side there are 3. But we said left equals 3 and our right side equals 4. So this is not Sophie. So the answer is this. Now let's go to question number 5. Lucy folds a sheet of paper in half. Half, we have to highlight. Then she cuts a piece of paper out of this shape. Okay, what will she see when she unfolds the paper? Okay, it's like when you draw a heart. Okay, I'll draw it right here besides the Sophie ladybugs. When you cut like this is, imagine this a heart. When you cut it, you will have this, because when you cut there's 2 papers, one folded, another one. So when you cut, it's gonna be like this. Okay, so it'll be a full shaped heart. So this one, when we cut, we have to find something that's the reverse of it. So this, totally not it, because this is the whole body, but we have the half. So no. So this one, no, not even close. This one, no, because it's not the same, but in reverse. This one is only a half oval and this one is too big for that one. So nope. But this one is the answer because it's the same. So this one is the answer. And this one doesn't work, so let's forget about that. This one is the answer. Let's move to the number 6. This next page, okay? A table is set for 8 people. So 8. There you go. This is 8 settings, okay? How many settings have the fork to the left of the plate, and fork, by the way, and the knife to the right of the plate? So now I'm gonna show you what this means. Imagine this is a fork, okay? Sorry for my drawing. Okay, this is a fork, okay? And it's to the left of the plate, okay? So this is the plate, it's on the left. And the knife is on the right of the plate. So this is a knife, okay? There you go. That's what we need to find, okay? So let's see how many there are. So this is not the same as what I draw, so nope. This one, yes, this one it is. So 1, 2, this one 2, 2. Now this one as well. This one as well. 3. Now let's turn it back again. Okay? This one is 4. No. 5. And this one, no. So we have 5 identical as what I draw. 5 identical settings that I draw. So we have 5. So it's number A. Okay, let's see the number 7. I'm just gonna explain. Emily added 2-digit numbers correctly on the paper. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. These are the 2 digits. Then she painted out 2 cells. 2 cells, this is the cells, okay? What is the sum of the 2 digits in the painted cells? So this, it's gonna be a number, okay? A number plus a number equals what number? Okay? So we have to find 57, okay? Imagine this is 50. We all know that 20 plus 30 equals 50, okay? So here, if you want to make 57, you cannot put like 0 or 1, because that will be 2 or 1. Like 12 plus 30, it won't make 50, around 50, okay? And 2 plus 30 won't make something around 50. So let's add a 2, okay? If we add a 2, it will be 22. So 22 plus something which will make 57. Now if we know it's 22, then now we're gonna minus this, okay? So 57 minus 22. So 57 minus 22, so 7 and 2 is 5. 5 and 2, 3. So we found the number 2. So this is gonna be 35. So this is gonna be 35 and 22. Now it said, what is the sum of the two digits in the painted cells? So 2 plus 3, 2 plus 5 equals 7. So these are the numbers in the painted cell, 2 and 5. So when we add them up, it will make 7. So the answer is B, 7. Let's move to the number 8. First, Diana scores 12 points in total with 3 arrows. On her second turn, she scores 15 points. Let's highlight Diana scores 12 points in total with 3 arrows. On her second turn, she scores 15 points. How many points does the score on her third turn? Oh, because now they said how many points does she score on her third turn. This is the main thing. Okay, for this one, she scored on 12 points. We have to find a number that if we multiply by 3 will give us 12. So that will be 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. So the white position equals 4 points each arrow. There. Here she scored 15 points on the second round. So there is 4 and 4 doubled times because she landed 2 arrows on the white position, and on the dark circle she scored once, but we don't know that number yet. So what we're gonna do is subtract 15 with 8. So 15 minus 8 equals 7. So the dark circle is 7 points. So 4 plus 4 plus 7, 4 plus 4 plus 7 equals 15. So the 7 is for the dark circle. Now, if the dark circle is 7 points and she scored 3 times on the dark circle in her third round, so we have to multiply it by 3, so it gives us 21. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 equals 21, or 7 times 3 equals 21. So the answer is D, 21. There you go. Now you can go take a break for 5 minutes because the part B will begin now. Okay, now when you're back, let's start part B. Each correct answer is worth 4 points. Number 9. Okay, how many different numbers greater than 12 and smaller than 58 with distinct digits can we make by using any two of the digits 0, 2, 5, 8? There you go. Now, in this question they asked us how many numbers can we make that are greater than 12 and smaller than 58 by using 0, 1, 2, 5, and 8. Greater than 12 and smaller than 58 means that are between 12 and 58 with distinct digits 0, 1, 2, 5, and 8. So let's start. We have We have 15, 1 and 5. We have 18, 1 and 8. We have 21, 2, 1. We have 20, 2, 0. We have 50, 5, 0. We have 52, 5, 2. We have 51, 5, 1. We have 25, 2, 5. Let's count for now what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Is there anything else? Let's see. We have 28. There you go. We have 2, 8. Is there anything else that we can find? Oh, by the way, you cannot write 12 or 58 because that won't work, because they said greater than 12 and smaller than 58. So it has to be greater than 12 and smaller than 58. So I don't think there's anything left, so I'm just gonna go with 9 and hope this is the answer. E9. Number 10. Be careful. This is an observation time and you have to be careful while doing this. So let's start. Roberto makes designs using tiles like this. I'm not gonna highlight because so you can see better. How many of the following 5 designs can he make? How many of the following 5 designs can he make? How many? With this tile of the following 5 designs can he make? Look closely into the images. Okay, let's start with number 1. This tile, like this. This goes like that. This one, you can turn it around, but you cannot go to the opposite of it, okay? So this one works. This one works as well. So this one, it works. So let's write it down here. We have 1. So number 2. So we found number 1. Now let's try with number 2. This one goes with this, 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 this. This one won't work. So there's always one left over. So this one, let's cross this. Okay, this one doesn't work. Okay, so this is no. So let's see this. This one is super easy. So this one works. This one, yeah, it works. 5 tiles. Nice. This one works. Now this, okay, this, you can have this and this. So we found 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 4, D. Now let's go to the number 11. Each of these 5 figures, I'm not gonna highlight so you can see, appears exactly once in every column and every row of the given table. Column is the vertical and the row is horizontal. Okay, so let's start. This is which figure should we put in the cell with the question mark? So this one. So let's start with this. So here it's already given to us, okay? It's the same thing, okay? It's already every animal is in the row. First, let's check if this column has every animal. Yes. So this, yeah. This, yes, this one as well. This one as well, and this one as well. These 4 of them have the same thing. So let's start with this column, okay? This one. We already know the answer because there's 3 whites and 2 blacks. So there are already 3 whites, so we're gonna just add the blacks. So here I'm gonna put the shark. This is the shark, by the way. And I'm gonna add the rhino. So this is the rhino. Now we have the rhino missing here for this column. So we're gonna add the rhino because that's the only animal we have left here. So rhino here. And for this column, we have the ghost missing and no more animals missing. Well, it's not an animal, but this thing missing. So let's add the ghost. There you go. That's the answer. Ghost, A. Let's move to the number 12. Toby glues 10 cubes together to make the structure shown. This is the structure, okay? So he paints the whole structure, even the bottom, okay? Let's highlight even the bottom, okay? Now, how many cubes are painted on exactly 4 of their faces? I'm changing the color to show that the 4 of the faces is more important than everything in the problem, okay? So, let's move to the explanation. So, we all know that a cube has 6 faces, okay? 6 of them. So, here they asked how many cubes are painted 4 of their faces. So let's count. So even the bottom, by the way. So this one, 1. That side is 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one, nope. Let's see this one. Cross. Now let's see this one. 1, 2, 3, and the back one is 4. So this one, yes. So let's put a check mark. This one, same thing because that's the same thing. This one, 1 in the bottom, 3, 4. This one, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one too. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is 10 cubes. There are 2 cross, so if you subtract 10 by 2 equals 8. So we have 8. Answer is C, 8. Let's move to the number 13. The opposite faces of a cube are identical, being dark, bright, or patterned. Which picture below is the unfolded net of this cube? This is the cube, okay? So, in this structure, I know, everybody must know that they have 2 pattern sides, 2 gray side, and 2 black sides. Okay? So there you go. So first, let's start with the number A. So this one, I can tell that this one is completely gone because they have 3 gray sides and 1 black side. So this one, I'm just gonna forget about this one, okay? This one, same thing because they have 3 pattern side, but we said there's 2 pattern sides. Why I said 2 pattern side? Because it's always the opposite. If we look under the cube, it's gonna be the same thing as the rooftop. So this one has 3 blacks, so no. This one and this one you have to focus on. So we all know that the top and the bottom must be the same. So the bottom part is always in the middle one. It's like a cross, but the middle one here. So this and this are identical, but the top is always this, okay? So the pattern must be the top one and the bottom one. So this one and this one doesn't work because the top is gray, but we need the top to be patterned. So this one is out. So that left us with the number E, and the E is correct. So there you go. The answer is E. Let's start with the number 14. Tom cuts 2 types of pieces out of grid paper. What is the smallest number of pieces identical? Okay, smallest number of pieces identical. Okay, to the one shown that Tom needs to build the boat in the picture. These 2, okay? So the question asked us, like say example, Tom has 2 pieces of scissors. How many shapes that can he cut out of this boat identical to this and this? So a cube, or a square, and a trapezoid. So let's start. We have 3 cubes here. So I'm just gonna do this. There. So now this is a cube. This is a cube, and this is a cube. Let's start. Now let's go with the trapezoids. So we have one trapezoid here, okay? One. We have this one. We have two more. So now there. So let's count all the shapes that we've found. Let's count. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. You have 3 on top. 1 trapezoid, 2 trapezoid, and 3 trapezoid. We have 3 trapezoid on the bottom. So now if we add, equals 6. So we have 6 shapes in total. So it's gonna be B6. Let's move to the number 15. The rooms in Kanga's house are numbered. Baby Roo enters the main door, passes through some rooms, and leaves the house. The numbers of the rooms that he visits are always increasing. Through which door does he leave the house? So they asked us in the question that baby Roo is entering doors that are increasing. Which door is decreasing? Okay. So say here's an example. Let's try. So let's try. 1, 2, 4. So far we're good. 6, 9, 12. We're good. See, it's increasing, but now it decreased. We don't want that. We want it's always increasing, okay? So this one, no. This path, no. So let's try this path. 1, 9, 7, 8, 6. Nope, because it decreased a lot here. So let's try 1, 3, 4, 6. No. And let's try this one. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you see, everything increased, nothing decreased. To better understand, I will highlight the path that I chose. There you go. So the answer is D. D. Let's move to the number 16. Pitta had 20 carrots. Let's highlight 20. She ate 2 carrots every day. This is super important. She ate 2 carrots every day. She ate the 12th carrot on Wednesday. The 12th carrot on Wednesday. On which carrot did she start eating the carrots? Okay, for this part, let's write the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's put the columns. There you go. So they said that Petter Rabbit started eating the 12th carrot on Wednesday, and the previous day, which is Tuesday, she started eating 10 carrot, the number 10. So we're gonna go like this: 8, 6, 4, and 2. So she started eating on Friday because they said that they eat 2 carrots. She eats 2 carrots daily. So it's Friday. Our answer we found is Friday. So it's Friday, E, for the question number 16. Now it's part C. Each correct answer is worth 5 points. Take a break and come back. Let's start with number 17. So, the belt shown in the drawing can be fastened in 5 ways. How much longer is the belt fastened in one hole than the belt fastened in all 5 holes? So here they showed us that each bond is 2 centimeters. So between this and this is a bond which is 2 centimeters, okay? This is 2 centimeters. It's fastened, okay? It has 5 holes, okay? And one of them is only fastened. Okay, so imagine that it's fully fastened, so it's gonna be with like 5 holes, so it's 5 over 5. Okay, so when it has 5 holes, they said that each hole between is 2 centimeters. So let's count with the bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we multiply 2 times 4 equals 8. Because imagine that this, to make it more simpler, I'm just gonna do it here, the same thing. So 1, let's cover everything, okay? Okay, now let's see the bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 centimeters. The reason why I'm showing you this is because the objective of this problem is to know how many centimeters is the full belt when it's tightened. So let's see. The answer is number B. Well, B, 8 centimeters. There you go. Let's move to number 18. In an ancient writing, the symbols eye, sun, star. This is gonna be a comb, okay? This is a comb. And fish represents the number 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Nobody knows which symbol represents which number. We know that star plus star equals fish, sun plus sun equals star, and sun plus fish equals a comb, okay? So the question they asked for, which symbol represents the number 3. Alright, let's start. So in the first equation, they said star plus star equals fish. But here, they said sun plus sun equals star. So first, in order to find the star, we need to find this equation first. So let's start. Sun plus sun equals fish. Let's say the sun is 1, okay? So 1 plus 1 equals 2. So the sun is 1, okay? So let's say 1, and the star is 2. Okay, so if we know the star is 2, so star equals 2 and star equals 2, so it makes 4. The fish is 4. So imagine this, we already said the sun is already 1. So 1 plus 4 is the fish, so equals 5. So 5 is the comb. So the only thing that's remaining is the eye. The eye is not in the equation, so this is the answer. So it's A. There you go. I represents number 3. Let's move to the number 19. A stained glass tile is flipped along the black line. It shows the tile after the first flip. What will the stained glass tile look like after the third flip at the far right? After the third flip. Okay, so first of all, for this problem, you must know that, say example, this is a book, okay? When you close the book, so this is the first part and this is the last part. So when you close, it's gonna land like this, okay? So it's the same thing here. If you close this part to this part, it's gonna be closed as a book. Where would the animal land? Say the ladybug. It's gonna land here. Okay? So here they divided the border so we can understand better. This is the first hexagon, second hexagon, third hexagon, and fourth hexagon. Let's observe the image very carefully. This is gonna be our answer here because it's after the third flip. This is the first flip. This is the after the first flip. This is the after the second flip, and this is after. The third flip. So it's after the third flip here. So let's start. When you close this, it's like a book. When you close the cover to the book, it's gonna be like this. It's like this, okay? The ladybug is here and came there, and the puppy there. Okay, so let's start. The dolphin, when you close this book to this cover, if you close it to this book, it's gonna be the dolphin here. So let's say the dolphin is 1, the ant is 2, the ladybug is 3, the dog is 4, and the ladybug is 5, and the cat is 6. There you go. Okay, so let's flip. The dolphin is gonna come here. So this is 1. The cat is gonna come here. So yeah, so it's gonna be 6. The ladybug is on top of the cat, so it's gonna come here. So 5. The dog is on top of the dolphin, so it's gonna come here. 4. And now the ant is gonna come here, because forget about the rest, okay? And only this. So the ant, this diamond is gonna close to this diamond, so this ant is gonna come here, and the ladybug on top of the ant. So this is after the second flip. So now let's start with after the third flip. So the number 3 is it's the butterfly, so the butterfly is gonna come here. So the number 6 is on top of the number 3, and which is the number 6 is the cat, so the cat is gonna come here. So there you go. Okay, so the number 4 is here. If you close this diamond to this diamond, so the number 4 is gonna come here, the 5 is gonna come here, the 2 is gonna come here, and the 1 is gonna come here. So the 1 is the dolphin, so I'm gonna write it here. The ant is number 2. Number 3 is the butterfly. Number 4 is the dog. The number 5 is the ladybug. The number 6 is the cat. So now let's search for the answer, which one it matches. So the number A, no, because the first one is the dolphin, this is a dog, so nope. But the B is similar to what we found, so the answer is B. And the rest of them won't work because on top there's no dolphin, so there you go. The answer is B for number 19. Let's move to the number 20. The large rectangle is made up of squares of varied sizes. The 3 smallest squares each have the area of 1 as shown. What is the area of the largest square? The largest square is this square. So what's the area of this? We have to find it. In order to find this, we have to find this side, this side, this side. Well, this side and this side. That's all. So finding the square is if we find one side, we will find all of the sides. Here's an example. If you find this side, it's 2. We found all the sides. So let's start. Here are the 3, okay? So we have 3 blocks here, okay? It's 3. So this line is worth 3, okay? So this line is not the same as this. It's kind of more, it's like 1 block bigger, of course. So this one is gonna be 4, okay? So because it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna be like 3 blocks like this, because this one is too big than that. So we're gonna say it's 4, okay? So this line is 4. So now we know the area of this, because this side, the times the bottom one, equals 12. So the area of this square is 12. Let's move on to this one. This side is the same as this side. So this is 4. And this one is by the way, it's the same, okay? It's not bigger or smaller. This one is the same. So if this is 4, then every line is 4. So 4, 4, 4. So the area of this square is 16. Now, if we know that this part is 3 and this part is 4, if we add them up, it equals 7. And this whole line of the both square is similar to this line. So it's 7 blocks. So this is by the way the same square. So 7 here, this line is 7, this line is 7 too. So 7 and 7, 49. So 49 for this one, for this square. This is the area. 49. Okay, so we know that to find always to find the area, you have to multiply 2 sides together. So this is the area of this big square, like the third biggest square, is 49, okay? So we know that this side is equal to 11, because this part is 4 and this part is 7. So if you add them up, equals 11. So okay, so this side is the same as this side, same distance. So 4 plus 7 equals 11. So this side is 11, okay? This side is 2 because it's the similar sides, okay? 11, 11, and 11. So we're just going to take two sides and multiply them. So this side and this side. If you multiply them, so 11 times 11. So 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. And 1 times 1 equals 1. So if we add them up, 1, 2, 1. So the answer is 121. So the area of the largest square is 121. It's number D. Let's move to the number 21. Almost done. 5 ducklings walked behind the mother duck in a row from the oldest to the youngest. The oldest to the youngest. Like this, Diana and Becca walk right one after the other. Mingo walks behind Lisa but in front of Becca. Becca walks directly in front of Pip. What is the name of the youngest duckling? Okay, so let's try. In this question, we have to find which duckling is the youngest. So, okay, so in front is the mama D, okay? So there are 6 ducklings, so the mama doesn't count, so it's 5. So I'm just gonna do 5 rectangles. 1, 3 rectangles in total, and 4 and 5. So Diana and Becca walk right after the other. So Diana, let's assume that she's here. Becca, she's here. Okay? So Mingo walks behind Lisa, but in front of Becca. So in front. So if Mingo is in front of Becca and he's walking behind Lisa, so Lisa is here, Mingo is here, and Becca is here. There you go. Becca walks directly in front of Pip. So Becca is in front of Pip. So Pip is here. Therefore, the youngest duckling in this problem is Pip. The answer is B. Let's do the number 22. 4 balls each weigh 10, 20, 30, and 40 grams. Which ball weighs 30 grams? Okay. A, B, C, D. It could be A or B. So let's solve the problem. 1, 2, 3, go. So we know that A plus B is heavier than C plus D. And we know that B plus D is equal to C. This is this and this is that, okay? So we're gonna start with C, this part, because it has only one letter and it's gonna be easier to find. So this problem, by the way, it's assumption and calculation. So let's assume that the C is 40, okay? This is just an example and assumption. So C is 40, okay? So 20 plus 20, it doesn't work. So it's 2 letter and it has to be different. So no, 40 doesn't work. So let's try with 30. 30 equals, we can use 10 and 20. There you go. So let's assume that 10 equals D or B plus D. Let's apply. So A plus B, we said it's 10, and C, we said it's 30 plus 20. There you go. Let's see if it works, okay? So if this is 40, and it will make 50, and this one is 52, which will make it equal. So this is not the same as this. So let's reverse it. So we said that the D is 20 and the C is 30, which is bigger than A is, let's say B, okay? So B is 10, and the only number that is missing is 40. So 40 plus 40, it's 50, 50 and 50. 50 is not heavier than 50, which makes no sense. So let's reverse it and see. So let's say that B equals, instead of 10, let's say it's 20. Now let's say D equals 10, okay? Now let's try. Maybe it will work now. So let's erase everything we got here. Now let's try. Let's apply. So A plus B is 20, so 20, heavier than C, which is 30, plus 10, which is D. So the only missing number here is 40. 40 plus 20 equals 60, which is heavier than 40 because 30 plus 10. So the answer is correct. So now let's apply for the next one. If B equals 20 and D equals 10, which makes 30, it's the same as C. So it's equal. So the answer is C for question number 22. Okay, let's move to the number 23. So let's start. Lois wants to write the numbers from 1 to 7 in the grid shown. 1 to 7. Two consecutive numbers cannot be written in two neighboring cells. So neighboring cells meet at the edge or at the corner. At the edge or at the corner. What numbers can she write in the cell marked with a question mark? So let's write, first of all, they asked in this question that consecutive numbers cannot be written in the two neighboring. Say consecutive means like Monday to Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's one another, okay? So consecutive means that it's keep going in a row. So consecutive row, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No skipping. There you go. So they said that we cannot write consecutive numbers written in the two neighboring. Say example, let's say 3. And we write here 4. It cannot work because it's consecutive and it's neighbors, see? So the only thing I would suggest is, first of all, let's write the numbers so you can understand it better, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. This is one. It's like going in a row, so this is consecutive. But the thing is, 1 and 7 is not consecutive, because for the only thing I would suggest is 1 and 7, which are not consecutive and it's not neighboring each other. So the answer is 1 to 7 E. I'll show you why the number 1 and 7 are the answers. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, the 2 is neighboring the 1. So let's change the 7 and the 2. 7 and 2. Now, nothing is neighboring with the 1. Now, let's try with the number 7. 7 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing that is neighboring the 7. So, nothing is consecutive here. Hope it's clear. Okay, so let's move to the number 24. The distance from Anna's to Mary's house is 16 kilometers along the road. So, 16 kilometers. The distance from Mary's to Nick's house is 20 kilometers, and to Nick's to John's house is 19 kilometers. So, how far is Anna's house from John's? So, we need to find the question mark, which is from this to this. So, first, I'm going to divide this. I'm going to do the half. I'll explain you why later on in the video. So, this road is Anna's, this road is John's, this road is Nick's, this road is Mary's. So, Anna's to Mary's house is 16 kilometers. So, 16 kilometers. Okay, so, Nick to John's is 19 kilometers. And Mary's to Nick's is 20 kilometers. So, first of all, let's start with Nick's house, okay? Mary's and Nick's is 20 kilometers. It's not this way, by the way. She's not gonna walk right here. There's roads here that's gonna come here. So, 20 kilometers for both roads. So, if you divide it by 2, it's gonna be 10. So, Nick's road here is 10 kilometer. And Mary's is 10 kilometers too. And we said that Anna's to Mary's house is 16 kilometers. So this all the way to Mary's house, Anna's to all the way to Mary's house is 16 kilometers. So now if we subtract 16 by 10, it makes 6. So Anna's road is 6 kilometers. So now for John's to Nick's. So John's to Nick's is 19 kilometers. And Nick's road is already 10 kilometers, so we have to just subtract 19 by 10. So it makes 9 kilometers. So John's road is 9 kilometers. How far is Anna's house to John's house? She's gonna walk all the way like from her road to John's road. So 6 kilometers plus 9 kilometers is 15 kilometers. So therefore, the answer is A, 15. That's the distance between Anna's and John's house. So 15 kilometers. There you go. Hope this is clear. I'll continue Math Kangaroo trainings until March. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you guys next time with more amazing videos. Until then, stay tuned. Allah Hafiz. Stay safe.